Hello everyone, my name is Masterstarman and welcome back for more Let's Play Castlevania, Aria of Sorrow. Last time, we battled Death at the Clock Tower and made our way pretty unscathed if you ask me. We also got three very nice souls that I basically all wanted to get. Lightning Doll, Medusa Head, if I can find it, right there. Skula, which wasn't even in my intention, and Gremlin, which I would normally be putting the Gremlin soul on, but a lot of this area is underwater, and I'm gonna need that soul to use that anyway. It's kind of stupid that you need to use a yellow soul for that anyways, but thankfully that problem is actually remedied in the sequel, and yeah. And also, isn't there a secret area up above? Yeah. Not really secret, but need Undyne to get up here. Oh. Go away. This is a great spot to get the Merman soul if you don't already have it. Elfin Robe. Wrong area. So I just realized syncing this is gonna be a bitch. Let me do a sync really quickly. Up, down, left, right. There we go. And wait. Oh, it's armor. Increases intelligence by a lot. Lowers defense. Nah, I'm gonna stick with defense over intelligence. For those who were wondering what I just did with the other thing that I just did there, it's because I just started recording the audio and the video at various random points, and then I realized I just started talking randomly as if I was playing. I didn't exactly give off a very good, like, indication. Also, I am not a fan of this enemy. It takes a long time to kill, and most of these are underwater, so there's only like two of these in the entire game, and they're all in this area. Most of them are underwater, so yeah. Which means you can't use the other thing here. It's got Rahab's sword. Chance Sword of Ice. That's not bad, actually, for its power. A bit slower than the other weapon I just had. Actually, a lot slower, but quite a bit stronger, actually. Yeah, I don't like fighting that thing. So, welcome to the real part of the Underground Reservoir, which is actually one of my favorite areas to explore. I think that there's a lot of nice things about this area, and I hate these enemies a lot, because they just take a million damn hits to kill, and they're always shielding, but yeah. Trident actually has a really nice soul if we can get it. And I'm not actually sure what I'm hoping to accomplish with this episode, because the thing about the Underground Reservoir is it's one of the biggest areas in the game, and this is a almost completely open-ended area. So yeah, there's a lot of new enemies here, and attack me, you stupid skeleton. I hate these enemies a lot. I really, really do. Do I have any sort of can Axe Armor hit him from behind? Well, it started trying to attack at that point anyway, but like, how in the world does something like that kind of know when to attack there? Or when to guard? think there is a way how you can get through this area without using... Not the soul I wanted to have equipped at all, but... Yeah, I'm liking this ice sword, but I might go back to the damage of the or the speed of the mistletoe, to be honest, because... Also, the fact that the mistletoe's holy and usually super effective helps a lot as well. I don't think there's anything up here really worth it. Oh geez, 2 of these damn things. No, get me out of here. Not dealing with that. Screw that. If you don't have the needle soul yet, this would definitely be the room to get it. Split path now too. Okay, this area eventually leads up to something. That's a detour if I've ever seen one. I think I'm coming up on a warp room here pretty soon, which I would really like to be. The thing about this area, and I know this from my experience because I did this in my practice run, but there's a secret area in this area that you can get to that will eventually lead you to a spot where you can get basically the best damn weapon in the entire game. And is this okay? Already got that enemy soul, but yeah, he's useless. You can basically get the best weapon in the game this way, and nothing is stopping you at this point. You need a certain soul, which I've mentioned before, what souls they are. I won't say it yet for those who still aren't sure, but you need one of 3 certain souls to get it, which I've said all 3 of those souls before, and I even have one, so I can get it. And you need another soul entirely, or like, you need another ability soul. I hate this friggin' room. We got Big Golem again. I hate fighting this thing. Die, 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 die. Thank you. I hate fighting that thing so much. There's also an enemy if you notice. There's something you might have noticed in here, though. Notice that flash of light there. Keep that in mind. That is one of 2 spots in the game where that thing will show, or that flash of light will show up. And that is actually very, very important. That is actually an enemy. And yes, it has a soul. How you get it is a bit of a different story. But it is an actual enemy and it does have a soul. So you will want to keep that one in mind. In fact... Ooh! I would actually really like this enemy's soul, Nightmare. Nightmare is one of the best bullet type souls in the game, actually. It's one of the few that I'd say would rival with the Lightning Doll for how good it is. By the way, I'm gonna head through. Oh, you piece of shit. You know what? Screw that. I have a bunch of uncursed potions. Or, well, only 2, but still, I'm not going with no MP here. Although, I think, isn't there a save room in this... I think there might be a save room in this room. And there's literally no point to this room other than just a giant worm, so... Yeah, like I think we've come full circle. Ukobach, nice soul, I guess. Set enemies on fire, which isn't that great of a soul, but whatever. Not gonna bother, there's a save room here. So, yeah, we've basically come full circle now from where we were before. This is a great spot to get the Cagnazzo soul. Just decent soul at best. It's nothing special, but it's kind of decent anyway. And, okay, got all the map completion in this area. 65% map completion. And that's just a couple DVDs falling, go figure. Now then, I believe down here, notice that flash again. This is the only other room besides the one with the big golem where that flash will appear. I think, anyway. We're ultimately trying to get down to that bottom path of that other area, and I'm actually gonna equip, where is it? Student Witch, because the cats are actually really good against the Nightmare, believe it or not. Yeah. So kitties are ultimately really good against horsies. I'm gonna meet you guys back when I get that soul, because I really, really would like that. There we go, Nightmare. Summon nightmares to use as weapons. Uses 30. How much does Lightning Doll do? 46. So they do very similar amounts. That just did that much damage in one hit. Yeah. This soul is strong as hell. And for what its strength is, it doesn't actually use a whole lot of MP. Frig off, Mandragora. Yeah, there I actually killed it that time. Didn't get its soul because that's another hard one. That's another room where you can find it. There's, I believe, a warp room here. By the way, we have an Arc Demon here. This is a new enemy. This should be a warp room? Yeah, that's what I thought. There's an area in this, in Underground Reservoir that I'm kind of avoiding for now, just because I honestly don't really want that really overpowered weapon. You'd think I would, but I used it in my practice run, and it made the next area so much easier than it was meant to be, and oh, this is actually that area right here. Okay, so deal with this area here. This is the spot where you would normally be switch to the Curly Soul and I have the Undyne Soul on anyways, but you'd switch to the Curly Soul and do this. And you can get the Eversing, and there's a new area through there that can eventually take you to the ultimate weapon in this game. I'm not going to be doing that. I will equip the Eversing for now, because it's really, really nice defensive armor that I would really like. And that, I have a feeling, will help me, but also might make the game a little bit easier. I don't know, it's hard to say, but yeah, I like the Eversing's armor a lot, so stop hitting me with that, please. I was about to say, how did the Arc Demon turn me to stone, but it was that stupid Medusa head. And the way to the right is actually the way, or the way to the left is the way we're supposed to go here. So, yeah, we have another one of these here. I'm actually going to equip Gremlin just because I don't need to bother with being underwater for fighting this one. Lightning Doll can still hit more than once, which is still another reason why I like that soul a lot. But Nightmare is otherwise, if you don't have Lightning Doll and you get Nightmare, Nightmare is still a really good soul. Also, my health is really, really low right now. Even with that armor. And we have a long hallway of enemies right here, actually, now that I think about it. Fine by me. I wouldn't mind actually getting the Trident Soul, because the Trident Soul is actually an even better version of the Minotaur Soul, believe it or not. Believe it or not, though, that's actually... as good as that sounds, there's actually something even better coming up in not too long from here. We'll probably get it sometime in the next video. Or... yeah, it might be the next video, actually. I just thought of that. It might be another 2 videos from now, actually, but... anyways. Not gonna go the right for a reason that I don't want to say. Here we have Gargoyles. Gargoyle is actually a pretty decent soul. It's immunity to petrification, which is very nice. There's also a hidden room here. I remembered all this stuff from the last time I played this, and also... there's a certain reason I'm avoiding that room up to the left. Through here, we got the Underground Cemetery. So... and here we have a new enemy, Flame Demon. This thing... I'm not just telling you want to get the enemy's soul because it's a good soul or anything. I highly recommend you get that enemy's soul. Because... well, you'll see. I'm just... oh, shoot. I'm just heading this way because my health is so low. By the way, these guys aren't actually enemies, and it's really creepy. Music just kind of stops, and everyone just keeps on marching forward. I think this might be a save room. No, that leads to the boss. Don't want to go there. But a bunch of things are seemingly going to a boss door. Is this a save room? Yes. Off camera, I'm gonna get the Flame Demon Soul, and I'll just head to this area to the left here really quickly to before I end the episode off. We have Were-Jaguars now instead of werewolves. Mach Punch. What is that? Interesting. That's an interesting concept for a weapon, but doesn't really happen with stuff that has recoil like that. But yeah, for that you get 2,000 gold, which is pretty nice, all things considered. So, next time on Castlevania Aria of Sorrow, we'll go on and fight the boss in the Underground Cemetery. I'll see you guys for that then.